and it's available today at your local Chevy dealer. The all-new Silverado. The strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. 57 laps complete in Atlanta as Kevin Harvick passes Denny Hamlin for third.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm telling you, he's coming.
Jamie.
We'll get there.
And he started his race 18th. They made a good adjustment on that last stop, a big track bar adjustment and wedge and air pressure, and they managed to have one of the fastest stops of the day so far, and that gained him some track position. But also when the tires came off, his crew chief Rodney Childers said, hey man, your tires look good. So good, in fact, it's better than we anticipated, being that this is Atlanta in the first run.
I see this heating up to be a classic battle between Harvick on the bottom groove of 1 and 2 and Kyle Larson up top.
Well, he's going to wear out two things. He's going to wear out the competition, and he's going to wear out the left side of that spoiler or the splitter on the front, because he's below that yellow line the whole time.
Well, this just tells me that they needed to make a pretty big adjustment on that 4 car to allow him to run that bottom groove. Now his teammate actually moved down there in front of him. That's going to probably hurt him a little bit. But yeah, you can see Kyle Larson up front there, really gaining the momentum off the corner from that top groove.
So two of the Stewart-Haas cars right up near the front. Here's Clint Boyer in 9th place.
Touch the brake pedal like we do. We always hit the brake pedal and it kills our momentum. They're just backing up the corner or driving in deeper. Like I said, we're using a lot more brake than a lot of these guys around us. And it's funny I say that because it's not a lot, but it's like the difference between touching it and not touching it, basically. Copy that.
Well, we talk about momentum, how important it is, and so you don't want to slow that momentum down too much. Sounds like they're having some debate about how to get the car. Ooh, we see Clint Boyer have a little issue getting to that yellow line. But one of the ways that these teams know who's using more or less brake is the brake dust that builds up on these wheels.
Something went through your nose and knocked a pretty good hole in it. Looks like about the size of a tennis ball from up here.
Uh-oh, that's never good.
That's never good. But, Jeff, about the same token, when you have teammates out there, you can kind of talk amongst yourselves about how much brake you're using and if that's helping or hurting. So you get some good feedback from your teammates.
Well, let's ride with Kevin Harvick in third. And you see down on the lower left, that little yellow arrow, that is his steering wheel position.
But, Mike, it's only 7,900 down the front. If we watch the tack, watch this tack go down the back where the tail went.
But you just saw that brake. That will turn bright red if he's on the brakes really hard with a lot of pressure. He barely just feathered that brake pedal. Right there, he just barely touches it to turn the car, keep it on that yellow line.
Almost 300 RPM difference front to back. We're just with that tailwind really giving you a nice push.
Chase Elliott currently 11th and under fire from Kyle Busch.
Well, these guys have been battling it out ever since Kyle Busch lost some spots on that restart. And Chase Elliott was able to get ahead of them. These guys have been going at it.
Logano closing in. Here's Matt.
Mike, about 9 laps after that initial report that Kyle Busch was burning off that right front, the car has settled down, and it's actually gotten much better, he says, from center to exit is picked up, and that's why you're starting to see him be a comer.